Hi! So today I wanted to talk about the new and improved air quotes boss challenge event, because the boss challenge is actually the easiest and cheapest way to get the most divine tickets possible in this event. So at the moment I am on round 2, and obviously if we get to round 4 we can get the castle dragon as a reward. But the thing is, every time you finish one of these rounds you get 15 divine tickets as a reward. And obviously you do also get some for defeating bosses in the meantime as well. But essentially, since each divine ticket is like 10 gems or something, you are better off gemming through the boss challenge rounds if you want to get as many divine tickets as possible for the cheapest. And you know, one of the ways to really show this is that someone from the Discord server, I don't know if he wants me to tell everyone who he is, but yesterday he'd already gemmed through to round 24, and again, every single round you can get 15 divine tickets. So overall, if you are going to be going for Frigg, and if you are going to be going for the Heimdall dragons, just gemming through the fights is a lot cheaper. And the reason for this being only this time and not any of the other previous boss challenge events is because when you get to a new round, the actual timers on the fights reset. So you can see here that we've done this fight and now the next one is a 20-minute wait. Whereas with the old boss challenge event, every single fight was a 2-hour wait. So overall, this is a really good change for the players. So if you can gem through it, you're basically guaranteed like an endless amount of divine tickets essentially. Or even if you're just on frequently enough for the fights, you will also get quite a lot of free divine tickets as well. So, you know, to anyone that is going for Frigg, please keep that in mind, and also make sure you are doing the Nordic missions event stuff as well, because you know, that's another event that's really cheap to actually gem through. But obviously you can also do the event without having to gem through it as well, because it lasts for 6 days, so you can just do all of the quests anyway. But there are cheaper options for actually getting the divines this time around, a lot different, or a lot cheaper than I was initially expecting. We got it! Oh, it's already been put down. Okay then, I'll take my free ticket. Yummy! So this is the Totem of Wood, and of course it will generate 1 divine ticket for us every 3 hours. It has a max capacity of 8, so we have to make sure we're coming back decently frequently to make sure we get enough value out of it. But the sooner you buy this Totem of Wood, the better off you are, or the more value you're going to generate, because obviously if we buy it as soon as the event starts, then we have another 6 days and 21 hours of generating tickets. So maybe this will be the key to Frigg, you never know. I'm going to make a little shrine for him using our King's Tomb floor tiles, as you know, my favourite decoration in the entire game, so I hope he appreciates it. Maybe if we have some of these obelisks as well. You see that? I've done some decorating. So now all of you saying, you never decorate anything, Quacks. What's wrong with you? Get off my nut. Get off my nut. So we've got the events, we've got the ticket generator, and I already have opened up quite a few of the chests already. And so I'm going to play out what we have gotten so far. We also did get the 18-hour breeding time, so we may have gotten the poison dragon, or it may be the shared breeding time with... I've forgotten what the other dragon is. So, hopefully, this is a new dragon sitting in the breeding den. We can't check it quite yet, so we've got to wait another 15 hours, but I've got my hopes up. You know, the Divine event has had very slight enhancements made to it that is... you know, makes it a little bit more enjoyable compared to the last ones, or a little bit easier to collect divine chests, or divine tickets more specifically. So, you know, keep improving on it, Gameloft. I know you really, really like the loot box system, even though I despise it, along with quite a lot of other people, but keep making these small changes, and hopefully the whole event timers are not a bug. I am going to assume that they're not, because they haven't been fixed yet. If they are, then I take all of this back. But thank you for making it just a little bit more likely, or giving that potential there to players that don't just fully spend. I just realised my window was open, so I had to go and close it. Can you imagine random people just hearing me talk about DML and random loot box divine chests? That would be very, very strange. So as soon as I realised the window is open, it's like, yep, let's go and close that right now. Please, you know what weird tangents we end up going on in these videos every so often. Let's not show that to random people outside, shall we? Could have been disastrous. I'm so sad though. I really do want to try for frigg, even though I know it's extremely unlikely. I know. We're lucky that we've already got a 10-piece in one of those chests. It's just, you know, while the potential is there, every chest that could be the frigg, every chest that could be a full Eiktherner, every chest, it could be a new dragon. So we just gotta power on, try our best, and leave our destiny in the hands of RNG. Never a good sign. But, you know, I have heard of other people messaging saying, hey, I've already gotten the frigg, I can't believe it. In which case, you know, power to you. It does happen. That 0.01% chance of it happening is still a 0.01% chance. So, I don't just look at people and immediately go, you're lying, there's no way you got the frigg, because I heard of many people getting the Seth and the other one last time as well. So, it's not impossible. Don't just immediately dismiss people claiming that they did get it. Obviously, you can be a little bit skeptical, because the odds are not... they're not positive for anybody for the drop chances to happen. And I do also want to make sure that everyone is aware that from these missing chapter packs, when it says that these chapter packs feature Odin and Loki, do remember that there is only a percentage chance of these drops occurring. So, the thing about the chapter 1 pack is there's apparently a 30% chance of a full Loki dragon dropping, which is pretty good odds for a divine, but there's only a 50% chance of an Odin dragon piece dropping out of these packs. So essentially you pay 100 dragon piece tickets and you're still banking on RNG loot boxes essentially. And a lot of people have been asking about these, like, is that actually the case? Because I was expecting that these chapter 1 packs would just guarantee us a specific dragon. Because what if you spend 100 dragon piece tickets and instead you end up getting another hell dragon? Yeah, it doesn't sound too great from that, does it? No, it's really, really incredibly expensive for 100 dragon tickets. In fact, how much exactly is it? 100 dragon tickets is 1,999 gems. And if you want to equate that to real terms, that's like £45, maybe £47. So each one of these chapter 1 packs that you open is £47 worth of value. And that may just give you a hell dragon. So, do I like these chapter packs? God, no. Absolutely not. I do not like them at all. So, even though I like the very slight changes they've made to the divine chest and the amount of tickets that we can get, again, assuming that it's not a bug, I hope to God it's not, and I don't think it is, but, you know, I have to say that just in case. Even though I like what they've done with them, I do not like these chapter packs. So, if you are someone that's sort of like sitting on the fence, oh, should I invest in the chapter 1 packs because I missed out on the Loki dragon? Unless you are really going for Freya and you got all the pieces for Odin already, I can't ever consider or recommend anyone purchasing these. I just don't get why they're so expensive. They did say that they were going to be expensive. In fact, that is exactly what Andrew said, but I didn't expect them to be that expensive. Like, that's a little bit excessive, and by a little bit, like, even if the packs were like $10, and there's only a chance to get a piece for the Odin dragon, that's still a lot. Like, holy god. But anyway, you know, I can rant and rave about divine tickets and chests all day long, so I'm not going to do that again today. But regardless, that is everything that I wanted to show you today. So let me know how your own RNG loot box chest luck has gone, and, you know, let me know whether you're actually going to be going for Freya or not, because I am not. If it happens, it happens. So it probably won't, but we'll see. We'll see. So for now, thank you for joining me, and until next time, I'll see you then.